kamusta to all of my friends. Mayo hapon, mayo gabi. It's afternoon here, and I'm actually just down at the beach here today at Far Rockaway, and wanted to make a video. So I'm not sure how good the sound will be with all of the wind that is blowing. But actually today's video is not really particularly related to any one of these people that we have always spoken about: Brian Smith, Terence Flannery, Dustin Backpacks, and the whole lot. But actually it's in relation to a number of comments that I got on a video some time back when I was actually talking about Brian Smith. And what I was talking about is some of the legalities and some information with regards to going to the Philippines. And a lot of foreigners who are interested to go there actually messaged and emailed and said that they were very interested in that information and wanted to get some more information. So I decided that today what I would do is do actually an information video where I can give people some information, seeing that I've spent a lot of time in the Philippines and I've been back and forth. I have businesses and affiliates and different things there. So I thought it might be help to some of the foreigners. And I would call this as, let's say, part one of the information video, and then we'll have part two, part three, part four, and so on. So today what I'm going to talk about is, I know a lot of foreigners who may want to go to the Philippines would be looking at doing some business or earning some kind of income. And I think what you would want to do is actually do it the legal way and not be just going there and doing things by the seat of your pants and being on the wrong side of the law. So I'm going to give you some information in regards to that. And one of the things that foreigners who are going to the Philippines and you want to migrate there and start getting things organized is, obviously you need to be earning an income. Now, until you don't get your residency or your citizenship in the Philippines, you're not legally allowed to work. So then you cannot really do anything, whether it's online consulting, online teaching, whatever you may want to do. And you need to have some means by which you can at least start earning some kind of income. So basically, what you would need to do, and once you arrive there, your Filipina may be able to help you, or even your Filipina can put you in touch with an attorney in your barangay. You would initially need to form a corporation, and this is an important thing. You can form a corporation. There's no problem with that in the Philippines. The only restriction is that you cannot be majority shareholder. So what you can do is you can form the corporation. You hold 49% of the shares, and then you can have your Filipina hold a certain amount of the shares, whether it be 30, 40%, even 45%. And then the balance to make up 51%. So if, let's say, your Filipina has 40%, the other 11%, you can either put it in somebody's name, a Filipino who you know, or the attorney's name. And you then have the attorney make a document which indicates that those 11%, that 11% shares would belong to you upon payment of 10 pesos to the individual. So in the event that anything kind of goes south, you can then take over back the 11%. So you would now have your 49 plus 11, which is 60%, and thereafter dissolve the corporation and start over. Now that is assuming things go south. If things work out well and your business is running and you meet a Filipina who actually would be able to work with you, build your business, build whatever, then you can go along that route. Now, once you form the corporation, you need to get a TIN number and you need to register with the BIR. You also need to actually register with the SEC. So all this is not too difficult. To register with the SEC, it's in your corporation documents. You would have to indicate how much is the share capital of the company, And then you would also have to indicate at another part what is the paid up shares. So your share capital of the company, you can say that you're going to set it up for 10 million pesos if you want to, but your paid up shares can be 50,000 pesos. And this part is important because you have to do that, and you have to open the bank account and put that 50,000 pesos into the bank. So you have to have the 50,000 pesos in the bank, which is your paid up shared capital, to open your bank account and get your corporation running. After your corporation is running, you can take the whole 50,000 out. It doesn't matter. You don't have to leave anything in the account. When you open the bank account, the signatories would be yourself, your Filipina, and the other person. And you set up the signatories in such a way that you and one of the other people have to sign. They would not allow only you, and you don't want to allow only one of the other people. So you always set it up as you and somebody else to get the corporation set up. So you now have a corporation set up, you now have a bank account set up, and you are legally allowed to be doing business in the Philippines. What you would have to do is, in your corporation documents, appoint yourself, or have the lawyer appoint you as a non-executive chairman of the corporation. As a non-executive chairman of the corporation, you're not working and you're not earning any income, but you do sit on the board and you can make decisions. So this again makes it legal for you to be involved in the business. You're not earning income and you're not working. Once you've done that and you've set the corporation up, the next thing you want to look at is the business that you want to get into. Now in the Philippines, there are many businesses. Now in the next video, I'm going to cover some of the business that you can open. Many of these I have running there, and they're profitable once you set them up properly. I just wanted to cover how to set up the corporation, how to make yourself legal in the Philippines for working and earning money. I don't want to make these videos too long, so I kind of ran through this. If you have any questions relating to the setting up of the corporations and becoming legal to work in the Philippines, just drop it in the comments and I'll try to answer you, or I'll answer it in the next video. The next video, I'm going to outline for you some of the businesses you can set up and how to actually have them running, how to have them profitable, and what are the businesses you can set up. So as I say, I don't want to make the video too long. This is just about under 10 minutes, and this is pretty much good for now. And I just want to thank everybody for listening. It's a bit of a different videos. Hopefully it's something that appeals to you guys. And again, if you want to hear more like this, just let me know and I'll do you some more, so that can actually help the foreigners who want to go to the Philippines as expats, or even the ones who are there. If you have questions or you need some guidance, just message me in the comments. Thanks a lot for listening and watching. Salamat to all my Filipino friends, and everybody, God bless.